screwed up and shit got burned up, so he fucked her up and she turned big. I got chewed up, this shit fucked me up, so I'ma fuck you up. A kid called him, that kid grew up and messed this kid up. He fucked her shit up, then she fucked dude up. It all got screwed up and that fucked me up, so I'ma fuck you up.
Oh yeah, baby. We're back. As you can see, I've changed up Lucas a little bit, and what we're doing today is we're making him a little kid like he's supposed to be, and now he's not cosplaying as Lucas, he will be Lucas. In this game, you obviously get a choice to be little boy or big boy. But you can change them with this quest here. It's actually a pretty interesting one. Explain a little bit more about it in a second, but it's the Koopa. Welcome back to another one. Hope you like the intro, all that good shit. Stay blessed. It's the solo quest. We improve, we groove, and today we're getting more beautiful or younger. I guess younger does mean beautiful in most countries. But not too young or you're a criminal. So yeah, we're getting young, essentially. To do this quest, just go into that beforehand. But what we're talking about today, as you can probably tell by the title, is nurturing the inner child. So we'll get into that. But first of all, how to connect it to this quest is what she wants to do. You probably didn't read the dialogue because you're an English guy. Or conversely, you just want a Gaijin's opinion on the world. From good old Japan, and you want to explore how to do this quest for me. But either way, whatever reason you're here for, essentially this quest involves the little girl here at the salon wanting to pine for her long lost lover from Grand Zadora. So you do actually have to be in version 2 for this quest, but I think you can do it in the trial version still, because it's just like 2.1. Or so very possible to get there in trial version and become little boy or big boy and just have the option to switch between, because once you finish this quest you can just freely change. So her problem is she's pining for a boy from Grand Zadora, and she wants him to love her, so she's creating a potion to become older and sexier so she can impress him. And then, she goes and, she gives the picture, and then she transforms back, and she's like, okay, well, give the picture to him, and he's like, this is what you're working towards, and he's like, well, no, I like her the way she is, and I'm gonna work hella hard, and then you give back. So here's the thing, but here's the thing, though. The thing with this is I like that it's honey, essentially, that you're gathering here, for the potion to transform her into whatever you want to call it. You don't have to fight these enemies, we're just collecting the stuff from Puku. You don't have to fight these enemies. But I like that it's like a natural honey essence that we're doing to give this potion a whirl. It's pretty cool, pretty interesting, and it's a good way to connect the lore, because I do believe that small things like that, like honey, like the food we eat, as long as they're similar to what we were eating in childhood, and hopefully you had a nurturing and loving parent who didn't just allow you to eat whatever. They taught you what was good and proper for you, also allowed you to enjoy the fun things of life. So essentially you continue that on. But if you have a good childhood, or at least a slightly structured one, I feel like I don't want to the internet and how horrible it is, but it did fuck up a little bit of my adolescence, I would say. But we're all just different people, and I'm not gonna tell you that I'd have the perfectly aligned parenthood that I could have asked for, but I didn't ask to be here in the first place. So I really feel like nurturing and keeping this youthful energy with us is down to, well, first of all, like I was saying, diet. Honey, things that are natural in sugars that can help you, but are also sweet and healthy. The problem with a lot of things now is a lot of our snacks just come from a straight up factory, like there's no natural, beautiful things in there. She looks very good as a older lady. This is great. So we're gonna take a little picture of her. I'm gonna do my little emote. So we're gonna do that, okay? So you open up a camera. And you take a picture and then you give it to her, or give it to him in Grand Zadora Kingdom. So that's what we're doing in the quest line. But I really do feel like, God, your diet is just not gonna suffice for truly keeping that kid energy. I really feel the diet is like the first step. And then from there, you got to work the mind and the spirit to be sort of youthful. And when I say youthful, I mean free and flexible. And the freedom doesn't necessarily mean that you're just gonna do whatever or, flex and do what the fuck you want to do. The freedom actually transforms you into something that, does things that others can't or won't do. That's true freedom to go against the grain, to do things differently from the pack, but still, go towards a general greater human good. We're not telling you to chop some bodies up and go to the basement. Unless you're Tyler the Creator and you have a plan, and then eventually you'll make Flower Boy. But usually people don't have plans like that. At least not elaborately thought out ones. So I'd say, guys, don't flex too hard on trying to think of the perfect, most elaborate, all-encompassing good thing. As long as it's you and it's your childhood, and it's what you've been doing, and it's what you love. Essentially, nothing can go wrong. Well, a lot of things can go wrong, but nothing can go wrong in your particular world as long as you're truly and authentically doing it for you. The problem with the natural internet discourse is we have a lot of what people are calling nowadays grifters. We used to just call them trolls back in the day. But nowadays they call them grifters. People who don't really harbor the opinions that they say. They just kind of say crazy shit, right? But now it's a grifter because engagement and attention is money now. Essentially, in this new internet economy, nobody really wants to work, and farming engagement is like, that's like picking cotton without actually picking cotton, essentially. So a lot of degenerates, a lot of people who hate themselves will just kind of project what they hate about themselves. So they'll broadcast it, in some sort of inconspicuous tweet. That calls their group out, intentionally, because you know how to drag yourself, right? You know how to get in there, you know how to finger your asshole. So they do that to themselves, covertly, because there's no way I'm part of that group. I'm just talking about them. And there's a lot of that sort of natural discourse, and I feel like that brings us away from our childhood and makes us a vindictive adult. You just have to embrace yourself. What you've always been doing. Guess what, guys? You're probably always going to do it. I know that sounds horrible. Oh no, free will, baby. No, having freedom is being free to do that weird shit that you were always doing, because you don't want to do anything else. Let's be real. Do you want to do anything else? You tell me, stupid. Do you want to do anything else? You probably don't. You probably want to just sit home and play the same fucking games that you've been playing for 14 years. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying there's a particular kind of person who truly wants to grow up and be an adult. And that person is in Congress. And they probably need to die. That was fucked up. Okay, not die, but like their spirit to be crushed so that they can enjoy life again. Because that kind of lifestyle is for a particular person who willingly destroys their body for the greater good. For a higher purpose. And I think a lot of people don't need to do that. We have to embrace what we have given and naturally, squelch the gifts out of it. In this life that we have, in this body and gifts that we have been given, we have to give back, but not torture ourselves while doing it. Like, what's the point? Because once we give and we're all tortured with ourselves, and we're all strangled and mangled out of shape over here, sitting on the ground. There's no way to reap those benefits without our inner child truly nourished and truly cultivated. So they can come back, because that's what you're gonna want to interact with. You're not gonna want to interact with the nice and grumpy, strict and guideline following stoic adult. When you're in the celebration mode, you're not gonna interact with that motherfucker. You're gonna want them to go away and shed layers for that beautiful, wonderful vibrant inner child that can smile and laugh with your friends and have a good time. So you combine the both. Combine the two, and honestly, just let the kid play. Just let the fucking kid play. Real life, real adult business life is about getting all that bullshit done so that we can do the kid stuff again. So we can keep doing the kid stuff. The problem is, a lot of Gen Zers don't even know what the kid stuff is because we're so wrapped up in the adult stuff, if you know what I mean. But the phones, and it's like monkey see, monkey do. The generation before The very, very young kids, talking like the 18-year-olds now. It was my generation. We just started out with these phones, and they become so convenient that naturally you're gonna watch your parents be attached to it very inherently. And there's not a lot of ways to unbake such a behavior. And now these apps are very clever in the ways that they will keep you on them. And a lot of kids don't realize how easy it is to watch a YouTube video for damn near 20 minutes and you don't know what the fuck just happened. It hasn't been 20 minutes, guys. It's been 10 minutes. Chill, 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 chill. But I'm saying this is a 20-minute video, so if you needed to do something in 10 minutes, here's your warning. You know, check the laundry, damn it. But anyways, continuing on the riff. Did I do this twice? What the fuck? I think I just. I literally just. That's fine. I just literally just copied the same one. But yes. Essentially, guys, what we need to remember, and remember and remember, is to truly be forward with ourselves and our thinking, about what we want to do in life. You know. Over here at the end, we finished the quest basically. But over here at the end, I'm just gonna go. What are you talking? We're doing daily a little bit, and we're in the middle of the mage quest actually. So what I'm going to do is fight a couple of bosses and drain the MP of them and whatnot, and drain all their MP juices out. But yeah, so we'll do a couple of those in the pyramid, and we'll have a damn good time. But essentially, moral of the story is, plan your life around having time for your inner child and follow that inner child's tuition, because honestly, that's where we're starting off and that's probably where we're going to end. So you might as well ride the story through line and don't fight the nature. Because that's a hard and long fought battle. And I'm tired of fighting, man. I'm so fucking tired of fighting. You know, the truth's going to come out. The power will come out. The power will be seen by everyone. Through everyone. So no worries there. 2025 year of the truth. I hope you guys are having a good whatever day I upload this on. Subscribe, and the Koopa is out. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.